me at my feet. I've seen my soul creeping out my chest, bow my head toward the east, victim of the west. Mother, mother, just look what they done to your son. Visions of dumplings dancing in my head. I'm not gonna worry, I might wake up dead. But if I die long before I wake, Lord, grant me just one more wish, please unveil the fate. Father, Father, just look what they done to your boy. Father, Father, just look what they done to your boy. Mother, mother, oh, now look what they done to your son. Father, oh, Father, now look what they done to your boy. I don't know, but I've been told to work of the devil, and now I know. I don't know, but I've been told to work of the devil, and now I know. I don't know, but I've been told to work of the devil, and now I know. I don't know, but I've been told to work of the devil, and now I know. Just look what they done to your boy. Just look what they done to your boy. Just look what they done to your boy. Just look what they done to your boy.
So how often do you change your setup layout, like moving drums around, moving cymbals around, things like that?
Okay, that's a great question. And right now it's been pretty stationary, especially throughout this whole COVID situation. I've been trying to figure out some things that I can do with what I have. Although, when I start laying down drums to start recording a new Galactic record, I set up like completely different stuff. Like, I've got these Remo Mondo snares, 10, 12, 14, and I'll use like the 10 and the 14 as toms, and then like set up the 12 as a snare, and use a Nyabingi drum from Jamaica as a bass drum, and use like different, all kinds of bizarro stuff. And I'm looking forward to doing some more of that. I'm going to set up another corner of the studio and start setting up some bizarro kits and experimenting with some of these different stickings and things that I've come up with, and experimenting on different sounds, because that makes you play different stuff. It makes you think of different things, makes you hear different things. So we're going to start getting into all of that.
Sorry, that's me.
And we're going to start getting into all of that, and I'm going to start filming some of that and having fun with it. And making loops for my friends and you know, recording, filming different stuff. So the answer is I haven't in a while, but over time I have a lot. And I wish we had like a portable camera. Maybe we'll do that. But right now I'm looking at all this Pete Engelhart stuff and all kinds of different bells and things with springs and LP pots and.
You want some? Do you want some general questions or drum questions?
Let's stick with general, so we'll keep some of the
Yeah, are you
musicians and those keep the drummers too. You know?
you've been working on any new solo material?
Have I been working on any new solo material? The answer is yes, in the way that I've been working on writing drum lessons that I then film, and that's all me solo stuff. And then of course I'll be using some of those ideas on upcoming records. But during this time, I've tried to look at everything like a sabbatical and really try to catch up on some of the things that I haven't been able to do as much of as I've been playing and touring and all of that. So I've really been focused on the site and filming lessons. So, you know, Nick and I are in here filming a good bit. So I feel like putting out that shuffle course was almost like putting out a record. I mean, it was as much effort and thought and preparation and pre-production, post-production, and so I'm gonna try to put out a couple more courses, and then I'll be able to stream and record very soon from home. So I'm super excited about that. So the answer is yes, I will be doing some more solo records, maybe coming up sooner than later. So yes.
One person asks, Mr. Angry Twinkie on YouTube asks, who is one musician or band you would like to jam with or take lessons from, alive or past, and why that person?
Who I would like to take lessons from?
Or like who's like I mean I think a better way to shape it would be like going from all these amazing people that you've already seen, like who's someone that you didn't get a chance to see just because you know they passed or whatever.
Yeah.
Or someone that maybe could still be alive that you'd like still really want to get a chance to check out and like you know go down that 5-minute lesson road.
Yeah, I mean, who's not with us anymore, Elvin Jones. I mean, I got to see Elvin play, but I didn't really get to hang with him. I mean, I didn't get to hang with him. I got to get to see him play. Tony Williams, I got to see play. But I would love to be able to spend time with Tony, Elvin, Philly Joe, I never got to see play. Art Blakey, I didn't get to see play. But Art and Philly Joe, but Elvin and Tony, I did get to see play. And I would love to get some time, would have loved to have gotten some time with those guys. As time continues, you know, I love Brian Blade. I love his playing. I would love to get more time hanging with him, you know, because he got to see a lot of those guys a lot of times, you know. And I would love to have more conversations with Brian about all of that. And, you know, it's great when I get to have conversations with some of my peers and contemporaries, you know, guys like Keith Carlock. Shout out to Todd Zuckerman, who's, you know, a couple years older than me. But I feel like we come from a similar period in time and have listened to a lot of same records. Adam Deitch, I hope to spend more time with. You know, I love Adam, and Adam might be a couple of years younger than me, but like, you know, between Adam and Keith and, you know, these guys are like, to me, when we get together, we have so much to talk about because we, you know, came up during a similar period and have a lot of the same influences. So I like talking to my peers a lot too, because I learn a lot where they're like, man, I know you went down this rabbit hole, but have you gone down this rabbit hole yet? Like, you know, talking to Adam about like Cold Blood and Gaylord Birch and learning more about Gaylord Birch. And I mean, he's just one of the most funkiest drummers of all time. Just thinking about when I had Adam sitting right here and things we talked about. So you know, there's, I mean, of course, like Bill Stewart, man, I love Bill's playing. I've only gotten to talk to him a couple times, but you know, these are guys that are around that I would like to talk to more.
Yeah.
Cool. Any other questions, topics,
Oh yeah.
gripes or complaints?
Gripes or complaints. Somebody wants to hear you play some brushes
Somebody wants to hear me play some brushes.
and talk a little bit about it.
Cool. Let's play some brushes.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. That was fun. Look, I'm just gonna have fun and I'm gonna play. So I'm gonna play on the sunny side of the street, and I'm not gonna attempt to sing because nobody wants to hear that. But I want you to sing the song to yourself, and just hear me play some brushes. I'm a hint at it, right? But just check this out. I'm gonna be singing Sunny Side. Check it out. So I put myself on the spot. I haven't said that in a couple of months, but that's one of the things I was messing around with during COVID was taking, so I do this. I do this crescent, And then if I'm gonna do that again, I'm gonna shed that. But because there was a couple little things that I want to clean up. So, but this is the concept. So I've been showing y'all that you can take this crescent in the right hand and then alternating sweeps in the left, right? Check it out. And I've been telling you, you can play anything with that, right? So a lot of you already have seen all that. You've seen me, demonstrate. You can do second line. I mean, we can go as far as funkin' 7. Gripes or complaints. It's 7:06. I know we got a little bit of a later start today.
Yeah. Let's see. Somebody's. Let's see. Someone asked. Someone was asking about Sissy Strut and hi-hat pattern on Sissy Strut. I mean, I know you've talked about this one a lot, but maybe you can just.
I have.
Quick.
And
This is what's is it Francisco from the Canary Islands?
Cool. So Francisco, there's a whole, I'm going to show you a little bit about it, but there's a whole lesson on 5 meters tunes based off the Ratcliffe beat, and that's in my Drum Academy, StantonMooreDrumAcademy.com. I encourage you to go check out the 14-day free trial and watch the whole lesson. And I talk about what Zig described as how he got to Sissy Strut. Basically, from a right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left beat that a guy named Stanley Ratcliffe used to play back in the early and mid 60s, and Stanley was one of the first cats to ever do this. And it went like this. And now I'm going to morph that into Sissy Strut, but I'm going to start it a little slower, more at the tempo of Sissy Strut. Check it out.